Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So today we have a confirmation message for you. This is going to be the exact message that is meant to reach you in this time of your life as confirmation, as a sign from spirit. So we're going to get into that in just a second, but first I just want to give a big thank you to Psychic Source for kindly sponsoring today's video. I have to admit that lately I have been feeling a little bit more anxious than usual, especially about my future, since I've been needing to make some big decisions when it comes to my personal life, but also my work, my career, and some other projects unrelated to my YouTube channels. And in times like this, I find it really helpful to get a different perspective and get guidance from an advisor or a psychic. That's where Psychic Source has been an amazing support for me during this period. Their advisors have helped me gain so much clarity and more confidence about the direction and my future. Psychic Source has been around for over 35 years and is one of the most trusted online platforms for connecting with experienced advisors and psychics who have helped thousands of people through their guidance and predictions. You guys know I've mentioned Yonka before on my channel, but she is the advisor I personally trust and go to for guidance, especially when it comes to my projects and work. I found that she is always very specific, sharp, and practical with her guidance, which is something that I appreciate a lot. And she's also someone who I've genuinely come to trust because her predictions have come true for me time and time again. I would personally recommend to you trying a few different advisors until you find the one who resonates with you the most. Before I connected with Yonka, I actually tried other advisors that were also great, but I found that Yonka had the most experience in the areas that I was looking for, and I just felt like we naturally connected. Psychic Source also has a very helpful matching feature on their website that can help you connect with the advisor based on what you're looking for, which is actually how I found Yonka. If you're interested in trying Psychic Source, you can visit the link in the description box and in the pinned comment below. They're currently offering you guys an amazing deal where you can get up to 40 minutes for under $20. I think this is a great opportunity to also explore different advisors and you can find the one who resonates with you the most. I hope that you guys give Psychic Source a try, and once again, thank you so much to Psychic Source for kindly sponsoring today's video. So now let's get into today's message and let's see what is the confirmation that Spirit is sending to you directly in this time of your life. Let's start with an oracle card for you, Spirit. What is the confirmation message for today? What do you want to confirm to the person who is watching this? Oh wow, 777. I'm sure that's a big confirmation for some of you. Maybe you have been seeing a lot of 777, other variations of this number. It says that you're on the right path, spiritually evolving and aligning with your higher purpose. So this is going to be a confirmation for you that you're moving on the right path and you are in a period where you're going to experience a big surge in your evolution journey. So in life, we're constantly going to evolve. There's no such thing as stillness. There is something such as you perceiving stillness, but in the reality and grand scheme of things, stillness does not exist. Things are constantly vibrating. Things that are alive are constantly moving. And you are a live being, so you're constantly moving and progressing. At times we may not be able to see that. And maybe the spirit of your life recently has been feeling like that slow progress, but also, the motorcycle for confirmation. I feel like this is definitely going to be such a confirmation message for today, that it does feel like you're in a surging point of your journey where I feel like through life, there's always, these couple of years where we maybe feel like we're silently growing, but then there's also these next couple of years where we kind of see like everything leading up to this, I want to say show its face, like really we are able to see it and manifest it into our world. So I feel like this is where you're currently in your journey, where you're entering maybe these next couple of years of your life where you're going to feel like this I'm hearing the word explosion, and I'm sure that it's because these next couple of years of your life are feeling like there is just a lot of momentum in them. Like there is just a lot of things happening. I'm seeing someone could be moving, like you could be relocating to a completely different country. You could be stepping into a new job. You could be stepping into a new soul connection. I'm seeing someone's soulmate also being a part of this evolution. And you're going to realize how all of this growth that you have been accumulating until now was building a version of you who is ready to handle the success that's coming. And I really like the way that Spirit is delivering this message to you, because I see that something has been like shaping you and forming you into the version of you who is able to, you know, hold all of the success that's going to come your way. Yeah, I'm seeing major life changes. That's something that I'm hearing from Spirit. It's like major life changes are ahead. I'm hearing like notice, like a notice for someone moving, or someone maybe being able to settle in a more temporary living situation, but it feels very stable. These changes that are happening in your life, they feel like very stable, and something that's going to last you. I'm almost seeing like the scenery of like a balcony. I don't know, Spirit is showing me a person like standing on a balcony and just like looking out into the sky, and there's like this feeling of like, I made it, you know? Oh, that really touched me. I don't know, it's like, yeah, this feeling of like this realization even maybe. Oh, that's very powerful. Like this realization that you've made it, but you haven't been even able to like notice it all along, that you have been slowly but surely making it. Very interesting. Okay, I want to get a feather card. What is the confirmation, Spirit, you are sending today? We have the starling bird. Now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. So this is also your confirmation that it's your time to get out into the world. It's your time to, you know, maybe you have been in like this hermit energy, hermit season, this recent past of your life. But Spirit is saying it's time for you to get out into the world and to connect in authentic ways, you know, connect with people who you resonate with, connect with individuals who will also help you grow and expand moving forward. Because I see like someone is ready to start a new life. That's kind of how I'm getting this. It's like someone is ready to begin a new life and begin a journey where things feel, honestly, like everything is possible for you. Like I'm getting that message from Spirit. I feel like you're stepping in this season where everything is starting to feel possible, and all of the faith that you have been holding along the way is starting to pay off for you. This is such a confirmation message that someone is going to make it very soon. Someone who has been needing to have a lot of faith and trust throughout this whole process and journey. I feel like you're finally able to make it. We also have the white swan coming out. The power of divine grace is within you. See, I feel like Spirit really wants to remind you like how powerful you are, and that Spirit is always with you. You know, God, Spirit, Source, Universe, whatever you want to call it. It's not an external being that's separated, that's outside of you, but it's an energy of Source that is already present within you. And I feel like that is also what this confirmation message wants to remind you of, is that you are the creator of your life, and you are Source, and you're one with Spirit, and you're able to manifest and create the life of your dreams. And that's something that's going to be proven to you rather soon, that there is no such things as impossible, something being impossible. And if life has proved me, and something that I can say personally, one thing is truly that nothing is impossible. It may feel impossible in the moment, but if you continue to persist in what feels impossible, it slowly starts to become maybe perhaps possible, and then it turns into possible, and then it turns into reality, you know? So I feel like you kind of have to really trust here that in this time of your life, anything is truthfully possible. Okay, let's see, what are your tarot cards going to say to you? It seems like there is some kind of something fast is coming towards you. Yeah, wow, the Ace of Wands. Something really fast is coming towards you. The Sun of Swords. It's almost like this message of delivery, or it's interesting. Let's see. Ace of Wands. We also have, oh wow, the Nine of Swords. This is interesting. And the Hierophant. I put this card in reverse. I don't take reversals, so we're gonna put it upright. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a prayer here that is going to be answered to you. Because I see that someone has been extremely anxious about their future and feeling like their time has passed. You either feel like your time has passed, or you have been feeling like you're so late on something. And just when you think that something is never going to happen, guess what? Happens. So interesting. But that's how I'm seeing the cards. It's like you might be feeling like very anxious, or just like you have been feeling this way up until now. Of like, am I missing something? Like, am I doing something wrong? Am I going to miss out on this? What do I need to do? What do I need to change? And while you're still worrying, there has been already something coming your way. It's interesting though that although you have been dealing with so many like insecurities and maybe fears, you know, self-limiting beliefs, you're still able to persist in this path and still remain here where you are, which is so powerful. And so there is this significant prayer that's being answered to you in this time by Spirit. And I see that you have been very patient. Yeah, I just opened the deck and we have the Strength. The Leo energy, which is, you know, showing how strong you withhold through everything, through every obstacle, every setback, every limitation. Feels like you're able to conquer the test that you maybe feel like was placed on your path. I feel like we have space for one more tarot card and we can get some more information here. Oh yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So both the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, like this is a new beginning is manifesting in your life, especially career-wise or financial-wise. I feel like this can be a new opening for you, like a season where there is maybe a new significant beginning for you materializing into the world. And I feel like Spirit is offering you a new start in life. You're still continuing to live the same storyline, but it's a new phase of this life. It's a new phase, it's a new chapter, it's a new beginning where you can do anything. And it almost feels like this reset and like a blank canvas, you know, and you can do, that's the beauty of it though. I feel like that's also the beauty of this current stage of your life, is that it feels like a blank canvas and it feels like you can literally do anything. And that's very powerful. Okay, what else do you need to hear? Let's get a crystal for you. Crystal card, Spirit, for the person who is watching. We have the, oh, I'm really not sure how to pronounce this. Be your own mama. Interesting. Okay. Let's see, who needs this crystal? Anyone entangled in the 24/7 fear cycle propaganda by the political media complex. Those who can never find the right words. When to use this crystal: when you feel small and vulnerable and are looking for someone to parent you, but then you remember that you're a grown-up, but that's cool because you totally got this. I feel like, there's this energy here that someone really had to raise themselves. And okay, this is quite powerful that I'm getting here. But I'm sensing like someone had to really raise themselves, or someone had to be their own parent. You had to really protect and shield yourself from the world, and also protect yourself from what the world was making you to be. Because I feel like in this day and age, there's so many external factors that, even though we don't realize, are affecting us and are shaping our world, are shaping our consciousness. And this is the media that we consume, right? The news, the media, the articles, everything that's being pushed to you. And I feel like you really had to reject that. You really had to like say, no, I am not going to be a victim to your limitations. I'm going to raise myself and raise, because being your own parent, to me, it's about, a parent's job is to raise a child, to shape a child, and in a correct way, of course, and to also instill beliefs in them that are going to serve their highest good and that are going to serve the highest good of society. So I feel like for you, you have taken upon this role of a parent to instill these beliefs in yourself. And this is where the contradiction happens, because you're trying to, make yourself this positive being, but then when reality is, and the world is so used to negativity, and it almost like fuels off of negative energy, it's a bit contradicting and contrasting and difficult sometimes. But I feel like you're still able to somehow keep the light within you. And that's a very powerful thing, that it feels like in this world you still remained very kind-hearted and very compassionate. I want to get one more card for you. Anything else? Okay. Hiding your true self and projection. This is so fitting with what we have been channeling today. Because it feels like you have been trying to pretend, like you have been trying to carry this mask, and perhaps you're ready to reveal what's behind it, reveal your truth, no matter what other people are going to say, because there has been a lot of pretending. Okay, I feel like you have been pretending a lot. You have been trying to, maybe please others, but also not please in the way that you're a people pleaser, but when some people know a version of you and you have evolved, but they haven't, it's like you have a difficult time showing the new version of yourself because you feel like you're going to be judged. And so I see that in this time of your life, that's not what's going to hold you back anymore. In fact, you're going to be able to create this new projection of self, and you're going to be able to show people a completely different version of you, who you have evolved to be. This may make some people uncomfortable, but again, it's because they're being faced with their own limitations. It's nothing to do with you, but it's showing to them that there is evolution exists. And I feel like it's, maybe you're finding yourself in the situation where you feel like you're evolving, but everyone else around you has stayed the same. So you feel very disconnected. And out of touch. But that also may be the sign that you are ready for what's coming next. And I keep hearing that you're stepping in a new 2-year cycle for someone. New 2-year cycle that's going to be completely different than the life you've had until now, which I feel like has been very passive and has been very inward and maybe isolating for some of you. But I see something about the next 2 years feeling more open, feeling more prosperous, and like you're allowing, again, the motorcycle, you're just allowing the opportunities get attracted and drawn towards you. So that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.